Our second debate for tonight's mini debate workshop will be it resolved that fast food restaurants do more good than harm, Anita acting as Prime Minister and Gerry acting as Leader of the Opposition. Please welcome Anita. 2 minutes to introduce the resolution and the governance points.
Sorry, Gerry. I do have one for the other way. My resolution is that fast food restaurants do more good than harm. Fast food restaurants are eating establishments that serve mainly prepared food, can either be hot or cold, and include hot dog carts and the like. Do more good or more beneficial than harm. Dangerous to our health is harm. So I would propose that fast food restaurants have enabled us to be to give us much more freedom. We can travel for incredibly long distances, we can pack up in the morning, and we can leave and go to another country, and we don't have to worry about having that lunch with us. We know that we are going to be able to get food no matter where we are. We know that the airports will provide food, that the downtown core will have fast food courts and things that we can go to. So it has provided a tremendous amount of freedom for us. Actually, it also has made our work life a lot easier. It feeds the impoverished masses at the food courts around the country every single day. This gives us a chance to network. There's nothing we've got enough to do in our day without having to prepare lunches, carrying extra things like lunch bags and freezer packs and all of that sort of thing. Okay, then the last point I would have is that if they really were more harmful than beneficial, we know that our governments would step in and ensure that legislation was passed to either abolish these fast food restaurants, or it would ensure that the safety measures were brought up to standard. But as these things have not happened, we all know that we live in a very safe, secure, where everything is, we can go on the internet, we can find out the fat content. Ladies and gentlemen, fast food restaurants do more good than harm.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Our PM must be a dreamer, just like our other PM, if she thinks that the government would actually close down fast food because they're bad for us. There's lots of things in Canada that are bad for us, and the government hasn't done anything about it. Anyway, I would have to agree that fast food restaurants are good in a lot of ways. They've made a need for lots of doctors and hospitals and urgent care clinics, because we obviously know that they lead to huge amounts of obesity, heart attacks, stroke, etc., etc. So thank you, fast food restaurants, for raising our medical budgets and everything else. Secondly, they're also really good for providing wonderful examples of absolutely poor planning, because there, on every corner there's a plethora of pizza parlors. There's a huge number of hamburger joints, and they're just an eyesore on the urban landscape. So, yeah, I guess in a way that they're good. They're terrible examples of how our neighborhood should be. A third thing that they're really good for is there are all sorts of dysfunctional families. There are all sorts of psychologists and all sorts of doctors who are involved with all of the poor family situations which we have, mainly because the family doesn't spend enough time together. Kids eat out, parents grab a hamburger on the corner on the way home. Family's time as we knew it 20, 30, 40 years ago has more or less disappeared, and the fast food joints are largely to blame for this. Thank you very much.
Oh, we have one more minute.
Oh, okay. Yes, well, that's what I have to do.
to the points that have been brought up by the opposition. Hospitals are around for a lot of other reasons over and above fast food joints. I mean, let's face it, we do it to ourselves in every possible way we can. Sitting in front of the TV, being exposed to chemicals, smoking, you name it. I mean, really. And we do have the methodology to check out what these fast food places are serving us. And a lot of them serve salads and very healthy foods. Poor planning. The pizza joints on every corner. Well, I would have to say that these pizza joints, at least we know where our teenagers are on a Friday night. At least they're somewhere we can find them, so they provide a social networking place, which I totally agree with. And families not spending time together, I would argue that there are many reasons over and above fast food places why families are not spending time together. Ladies and gentlemen, defeat this motion. Please vote for the motion.
Really can't make up your mind.
We had a serious debate, then we had a fun and frivolous debate. Thank you very much, debaters. Thank you, very interesting. Okay, show of hands, please, for those who vote for Anita. So support, I have to count. I have to actually, okay, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Who supports Gerry? 1, 2.
There's some balance.
Okay, thank you. We did have some double votes, but I just look at the numbers. Thank you very much, debaters. Thank you.